Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for mid-January 2024, and I'll do the reading for you and then I'll close it off with a oracle card. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Leo, you're kind of trying to jump out of this deck here by the looks of it. So let's see. In what ways? Not in great ways, apparently. So why the rush? Why the... Okay. Looks better there. Towards the end. Okay, the overall energy for the reading, the Page of Wands. I mean, you got a sense of curiosity to you. There's I don't know where this is coming from. I'm looking at the reading and I'm like, where is this? Where are you hiding this? Because it's coming through as almost like naive, like taking the world from that stance of, oh my God, look at that. Oh my God, look at that. You know, so there's definitely that kind of an energy at play somewhere. Because starting off the reading, you get the Fool in reverse, crossed by the Eight of Swords. That's a lot of doubt. That's a lot of questioning yourself. That's a lot of opposite of this, you know? Not taking the world from that sense of curiosity, rather from a sense of, ew, yeah, no, I'm going back home, you know? In your focus here, the Ten of Swords, that's almost like a sense of defeat, a sense of fear. What is this? Because it almost comes through as blasting the reading with this kind of an energy, and then it kind of winds out like it's just a phase kind of a thing, but it's quite intense and quite coming in and out super fast. Okay, in the recent past, the Strength card, there you are, standing in your power, everything's good there. Oh, in your Strength, the Six of Cups, so there's a soul connection here attached to you at this time. You might be losing your grip a little bit there, you know, when it comes to this connection. You might be losing it for a split second, but then I see you coming right back to it. In the immediate future, the Eight of Cups, this is almost feeling like a little bit of a sense of emotional numbness. Again, I don't get... These energies come in and out very fast for you. So it's almost like you're jumping from one to another. It's not the greatest kinds of energies that you could jump to and from, but the good part about them is that they're not here for long, but they're definitely impulsively coming through. In and out, in and out. And I'm like, why? Well, something is possibly triggering you here in these places. Yeah, there it is, supporting this reading, the Wheel of Fortune. There's some change at play. There's something going on. There's something shifting somewhere, somehow. And it's affecting you in all sorts of weird ways, apparently. Oh, okay, the energy surrounding you at this time that you may not be aware of, the Hermit. I mean, it's all happening for a reason. This is part of a bigger chapter of healing or something going on. I don't know. You caught me off guard with this reading. I'm like, what is this? What are you blasting me with? And before I even start to interpret what I'm seeing, the energy is gone. It's like, doesn't matter. It's in and out. It's fine. That's kind of how it feels. It's like, blah, blah, blah. Like, okay. In your hopes and fears, the World card, closing off a cycle. Hopefully this one of energy is going crazy here. And for the potential outcome, the Ten of Pentacles. Everything's going to settle down. Yay. Finally. Okay, man. I feel so good looking at that energy and taking it in after all of this. This is not, it's not necessarily the best energies that you could experience. The problem with these energies is not that they're heavy or hard to deal with. The problem with them is that they're fast. And it's not the harshness of them, it's the speed that they're coming in and out. It's very overwhelming. And then I look at that, which is a very grounding, kind of okay, everything's fine here, and oh, it feels so good. Whew. Okay, let me take a breather there with that one. Okay. You really caught me off guard with this reading. And that's kind of how it's going to feel with these energies, you know, when they're coming in. Almost caught off guard, where you're doing something or you're saying something, and then after that, it's like, what was that? You know, what? That's kind of how I see them. Okay, let's see here. The Page of Wands. You get the Emperor, the Seven of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. You're a little bit scattered here. You're a little bit, I'm not going to say all over the place, because it's not the case for this energy, but scattered would be, it has to do with your own sense of stability, something you're working on or working towards, and it almost looks like you're changing your mind very fast. Like, oh, I got this idea. Ah, no, never mind. Oh, I should do this. Ah, no, never mind. Oh, that looks good. We'll see, you know? So it's like you're coming in with something solid initially, and then by the end of the next minute, you're in doubt. You're like, I don't think so, or I don't know, you know? You're like a kid in the candy store that changes their mind over candies. Like, they go from one to another, and it's like, and then, you know? That might be why these energies are here like that. Let's see the Fool in reverse. The Four of Cups, the Seven of Wands, the Death card. You're hanging by a thread there. There's a pretty heavy energy at play here. And I don't think you're dealing with it directly. It's an energy of loss or defeat, or a massive fear around that. And you just don't want to go in that direction. But the more you don't want to go in that direction and feel this energy, the harder it's going to get. And it's going to overpower you here by the looks of it. Because you're like, oh, I don't want to feel that. Oh, no, I'm scared to feel that. Oh, I'm scared to feel the fear. And then the more you do that, the bigger it gets. And it just kind of brings you down there in your energy. Okay, let's see the Eight of Swords. The Six of Cups, the Four of Wands, the Eight of Cups. There's a soul connection that you keep on throwing at me. Where you don't necessarily feel a connection to it at this time. You know, quite the opposite. You feel quite disconnected from it. Could be a marriage for some of you. And I get why you would feel disconnected. It has nothing to do with the person or the connection. It has to do with you. Something here is kind of trying to overwhelm you, and it's one of your energies. It's yours. But it keeps you disconnected from your heart, which in turn is going to keep you disconnected from anything that your heart is connected to. So this kind of makes sense that you feel disconnection here. And you're probably trying to look for reasons within the connection in terms of, oh, it's because of they did this or that happened, but that's fine. No, you're looking in the wrong direction there for this disconnection. It starts with you. And it's because something is keeping you occupied in your mind there. Some sort of a stressful kind of an energy about something. Let me see the Ten of Swords in the recent past, in the focus. The Ace of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. You're worried about something big here. You're showing me the intention of wanting for things to be great, to be running smooth, and I don't feel like it's tied up to one particular direction. I feel like this is more of a general idea of, you know, I just want everything to be okay. I just want for my family to be okay, my friends to be okay, my this, that, and the other. So you're bringing up that energy, which is nice, well put together in terms of your intention, and then you're bringing up a massive fear over that, as if, I don't know what's getting into you here. Almost like you're losing grip, like you're like it's not going to be okay. You know, you're ending this intention with, I don't think it's going to be okay. And you start stressing about the possibilities of this not being okay, of all of it not being okay. So basically it's stress, but it's magnified for some reason. And all of it has to do with a massive fear you're carrying at this point that is trying to come out, to kind of slap you in your face there for some reason. Let's do the Strength card in the recent past, the World card, the King of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. You're doing good here. You were doing good. A little better than you're showing up right now. In terms of, you're the same. Nothing really changed. The only change I'm seeing is that fear snuck up on you here. And it's creating all sorts of extra energies that you may not need. Because you're looking like you built yourself up. You were stable. You were doing good. Everything was running smooth. And then the minute I see this fear starting to creep in, you're losing it. You know what I mean? Whereas you look completely kind of the same. Nothing's changed with you. It's just how you take things on. And because you're taking them on from a sense of fear right now, things are not looking that great in how you feel about those things. You know? And it is affecting some sort of, some sort of connection that's really close to you at this time too. Which makes sense. You know, because if you're not doing that great, then whatever you're putting your energy into, guess what? It's gonna feel the same as you feel. For the Six of Cups, you get the Devil, the King of Cups, the Three of Wands. You miss love here. You miss feeling. Feeling. And you tie it up to the connection, almost like, well, this connection is not doing it for me. It's not the connection, though. You are blocking yourself from feeling. Yeah, you've been quite numb emotionally for a minute here, and I see you trying to look into yourself but ending up kind of pointing at things outside of yourself, which, don't bother. It's your energies, it's coming from you, whatever this is. It's one gigantic energy that kind of runs the show. It's like, let's call this gigantic energy fear, and it's playing with insecurity, doubt, stress, all sorts of things. Those are like fear's puppets, you know what I mean? So it's like, oh, okay, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll make Leo feel like this, like that, like where did this come from? Let me see here. And it keeps you disconnected emotionally, you know? It keeps you disconnected from your heart, from a sense of feeling, which is exactly what you're showing me. I miss feeling. I know. For the Eight of Cups in the immediate future, you get the Queen of Cups, the Nine of Wands, the Hermit. Going back into healing. To connect back to your heart. It's like, here we go again. But you're giving me a sense of, man, it's so hard. Yeah, I know it's hard. It's difficult. It's hard. And here we go again. We're doing that again. Yes, we're doing that again. Because this ain't working out for you here. I don't know what this is, but it's like, nah, take this away from me. So definitely coming back, you reach a point in which you're like, yeah, no, this isn't working out for me. So definitely going back to an energy of reconnecting to your heart somehow. You know, you'll find a way. You know how to get there because you're showing me the path. So I'm like, okay, you've done this before, you know, and you know it's a hard path. It's not easy, but this is not easy either. I don't know, man. Let me do the Wheel of Fortune for the supportive energies, the Two of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Ten of Wands. You've been in this for quite a minute. You know, it just didn't affect you as much, or it was there. It was there as an energy. You knew it was there. It was like, oh, fear is there in my background there. It's fine. It's getting ready to kind of make me its puppet or something. But It's fine. It's fine. I'll just let it be there. I'm not going to pay attention to it. Sometimes it'll poke at me and that's when it bothers me, but it's like, okay, it's okay. This has got to change. And it is changing. You know, your whole sense of, yeah, I know fear is there, we'll let it be. Nope. Because it takes over to the point of disconnecting you completely from your sense of feeling pretty much anything but fear. And I don't think you want that. I don't think you enjoy that. I don't think any human being would enjoy this. You know? And it's taking you for a ride here, by the looks of it. If before it was a smooth ride where you couldn't even tell that it was there, it's like, okay, whatever. You're going to feel it here. It's going to take you for a ride. Big time. And not the nicest ride. Fear ride. Let's do the Hermit. For the hidden energies, the Four of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, the Two of Cups. You want to hang on to the energy of love. And this Hermit, apparently, which you're showing me here, you're opening back up to it, knows the way back to your heart, back to making you feel. And part of you is quite stubborn to go back in that direction. You're just not doing it now because you're probably in the middle of a very hectic ride here. So you feel like I can't jump off during this craziness and start going in another direction because this is too crazy. Okay, just give it a minute to rest then, and you look like you want to go back on that path towards reconnecting to your heart, because that's what's missing here. That's why this ride is rough. Let's do the World card in your hopes and fears. The Eight of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups. We're getting closer to that energy of you're going to be okay. Everything's going to be fine. There's happiness there. There's stability. Once this ride stops and you do what you need to do here, you're going to be fine. And I'm like, oh man, this feels so good. You have no idea how good this feels after all of this. You will have an idea because you'll get there. This cycle is definitely not gonna stick around for long, unless you let it, of course. If you skip this, let me take the path back to my heart, it might stick around for longer. It's not gonna give you as rough as a ride as this one for now, but it'll come back with a possible rougher ride than this one, if you don't address it. Let's do the Ten of Pentacles in the potential outcome, the High Priestess, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Cups. See, there's fear there in this outcome, but it's manageable. It didn't take over. It's fear. There's always fear attached to things you care about. There's always going to be fear. But it's like, how are you handling it? In here, you lost it. In here, as you start slowly but surely reconnecting back to how you feel, you start getting back on track. Fear does show up, but your intuition is there. Everything is in place to assist you with this fear, even when it does show up. So you know how to handle it here. In here, I feel like it snuck up on you. You didn't even know. You know, you were buckling up for the ride, and then it was like, okay, here we go. I'm like, oh, hold on. I didn't even look, you know, kind of a thing. That's kind of like what's happening here. Ooh, it's taking you for a ride. Let's see what the universe has. The Two of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. All right. Yeah, for now you're kind of looking for a way out of this ride that you're in by the looks of it. And your way out is through your heart, through connecting back to your heart. But you're looking at almost like help outside of that. Like not knowing that the help that you need is within yourself. So that, again, could signify that whoever you're connected to here and you're not feeling that connection, you could be like, I'm not feeling it. It's probably their fault. I don't know. Let's see what's wrong with them. It's not there. It's not there. This is part of your ride. whatever this connection represents to you, you looking in that direction and blaming everything but you and your disconnection from your heart. It's not outside of yourself here. So you're kind of in the middle of the ride here, from what the universe is telling me, and you don't want to be there. You don't like the ride. You're there and you're like, get me the fuck off of here, someone. So, and it's like not knowing that it's actually you that can stop the ride and change it. You know, so okay, let's do the Enchanted Oracle card, Enchanted Map Oracle card for you. And you get Storm Fields. Really? Number 9. That's a good number. It's my birthday. Number 9. Okay. This too shall pass. That's the quote that starts this. An uncomfortable chaos is surrounding you. No shit. Things that you've left unattended may be the cause of some conflict. Pent-up energy needs release, just as a storm in nature must break. For these events occur when the electricity between opposing forces stirs things up and creates temporary disorder. Not all storms are destructive. Rather, they serve nature by bringing rain to the ground and wind to the trees, enabling seeds to be widely distributed and continuous growth to be ensured. Just remember that whatever is being stirred up inside you or between you and another will benefit you later. The sun will shine again, and new growth will be observed. Don't be afraid to shake things up a little. So I'm guessing go with this freaking right and then just kind of go in an opposite direction of that. I don't know. Anyways, that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.